And there we are. We are live. Let's hook up the laptop. Where is... Oh, don't want to see that. Let's go back. Hang on. Where is everybody on Saturday? I had so many days off, I'm not sure if today's Saturday or not. Yeah, see, there you go. I'm looking landscape, and then I look at the computer, and I'm not. How does this happen? Good afternoon, Olga. Where are you? You're on the YouTube with me. I don't know how I didn't end up in the landscape mode. Let's see how much lag have I got. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Hello, Rosemary. Look at everybody on a Saturday, not out shopping. I did my shopping yesterday for a little bit. I have a little pile. This kind of has Christmas colors. This is made out of little bits of ties. I've got some silk tie pieces, and they had a lot of Christmas color. I've got some green eyelash trim. Some of them have some red, some of this red lace trim in there, making little button clusters. I've got quite a few pieces in there, so they kind of have a flower type of amount, you know, instead of just like 1 or 2 or 3 pieces. I just kept putting on piece after piece. Some of these ones are quite chunky. All my material that I've been putting out for sale, you know, and I had some scrap pieces of my own, you know, and I just did this in like 24 hours, a couple evenings, just sitting there watching TV, making some, this one's really chunky, making some little clusters. And you know, we all have Jessica to blame, not really to blame, but to inspire us to make these, you know. And I've got buttons coming out of my ears right now, so the moment I am just trying to put a, just put a manila circle, you know, on the back to give me something to glue this, you know, down onto. My latest journal is going to be a Christmas journal. I have a bunch of these books that are just sitting around, nobody's buying, so I went and dug through the pile and picked out a book. And yeah, it's sideways. That's better. I thought about stopping it, you know, and starting it all over again. But it just seems like every time I go live, I have to, you know. So I'm gonna make another journal number 3 out of this one. This one's like a 1958. So that is what I'm gonna do. I went to see the folks at Joann Fabric yesterday because they were blowing up my phone, you know, and decided to go get 50% off and get some percentage off on some material, some fabric, you know. And I think everybody standing in line was like number 17, and then I got my number. It was like number 32. And I thought, well, my ride is going to be picking me up here shortly, so I'm never even going to get to number 32. I had a couple bolts of fabric that I wanted to get. So instead, I went and bought some other things. So I got a couple bags of stuff. I don't know where my receipt is. I think it's still upstairs, but of course they had like 70% off of, and all this stuff is like Christmas, you know, for the journal. So I got some really nice looking, I hope that's not got a glare on it, but I love to get the trims and lace and things like that, you know, for the tassels, you know, and found some nice wide ones, you know. Oh my gosh, I really like this cardinal. It's like not even holding it in the right direction. Some plaid, you know, it's got a little gold in it. Thought that would be nice on the front of a pocket. It's got a little wire edge, so that'll keep it kind of stiff. I got to the point where I said, I need to stop because my basket's getting full. These were like $1.50. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You can just clip them right close to the back of the poinsettia and glue it. Glue it right down on the album. It's like $1.50, regular $3, 50% off. Yeah, so I got 2 of them. If anything, I can attach it to my tripod. It's got a little clip on it. I can stick it to something, and I need to, yeah, I need to start decorating the craft room. Gotta stick this into some tassels. Yep, and now I got some buttons. A couple green and red buttons, because I pretty much was using up all the ones I had on those clusters. And Hildy and Joe was on sale, so that's going to go in my Bohemian journal. Ink was on sale. Got me some permanent ink. Blazing red, olive green. Oh no, I made cute little scissors. I just couldn't see paying the big bucks for the big, it's like originally $32, you know. I like these little ones. These are so cute. So, there you go. Pinking. I'll cut for a while. Yeah, need some 2x2s. Need some 2x2 squares. Some Christmas squares. Yep, I'm gonna sew a bunch of 2x2s together. I think some 2.5, 2.5, and 2.5. They're all the same size. So got some different colors. Yep. And I also got some paper, because the folks at Joann Fabric don't really have any packages, you know, of the paper for Christmas. So I ended up getting some oops. I ended up getting some single sheets. I think they were like $1 something, and then I paid like 75, I think 75 cents a sheet. So we'll be putting these into the Christmas journal. I really like that one. So we got 2 of them. So we got some Christmas paper. Crafting Christmas. I just saw you on somebody's channel yesterday. Oh gosh, who was it? I was going through all the folks yesterday to see who might be on live. Oh, don't talk about painful necks. I hope yours is not like mine. I finally got Mr. Pillow yesterday. After 4 years of pillow purchases, I finally got the Mr. Pillow yesterday. They said, give it some time. Eventually, yeah. It's like the best pillow ever. And I was like, my neck is... my neck is going to be hoping so. Oh, yeah, I had it turned the right way. You know, I've got the app for the phone, and it looks fine up on the camera, but I don't know what happened when it got to the computer. So I figured I would get on here and give everybody a chance to find someone who's out there who is live, you know, and come by and visit. And they're probably all out shopping. I should be out shopping, but this year I think the majority of the grandkids are going to get money. And just a couple things here and there, you know. I'm not going to go mad shopping like I did last year. I wonder what would happen if I turned it this way. I don't know. Well, that's not too bad. It's still in the portrait. I was watching Jessica Rapp's channel one night. She was making some clusters out of a bunch of pieces of material, you know, and a button. And I have so much bits of material that I decided to make some little clusters myself. Put some bits of lace in there, some eyelash trim. Yeah, I think after I'm done, you know, maybe trim maybe the corners off a little bit, you know. But yeah, some little clusters to go on book pages. Then I used some silk ties and the red and green buttons to try to make some like Christmas looking ones, because the next, if I hold it this way, the next book is going to be Rudolph. That's going to be my next journal. It's going to be the Christmas type. So I figured, hi Joey, I figured I would just get on, turn on the camera, see what everybody was up to. It's getting time to break out the big bottle. I put a couple of new items in the shop, you know, trying to get some more stuff in there for Christmas, and I figured, holy cow, I've got enough of these things. I should probably put some of these in there too. I think I did some digital decoupaged bags. I found some really cute Christmas paper, tissue paper. So I figured I would put some of those in the shop. And I thought maybe these circles might help to glue the material down to the pages in the journals. Some of them are kind of chunky. I had issues trying to get my needle through the material. Probably not the sharpest needle in the needle book. My honey decided he was going to get one of those Instapots. You've seen the commercials and everybody on the Facebook that was using them, and probably on the YouTube that was using them. So he has an Instapot and he is cooking some chicken meal for dinner tonight. Holy cow. Today is Freddie Mercury Day. I've been watching a lot of videos. In memory of Freddie. One of these days this week is also my Mother's Day. The passing of Freddie Mercury and the passing of my mother. Except I was only 10, so I don't remember which day it was. All I know it was around Thanksgiving. I imagine everybody's probably out shopping for Christmas. Joanne Fabric sent me a bunch of coupons in the text message again this morning. Trying to get you to come back on Saturday, come back on Monday, Wednesday. Holy cow. I went on Amazon last year and did the majority of my Christmas shopping. Everything that my grandchildren wanted was on Amazon, so that made it easy, but boy, that got expensive. Hello, Gloria. Welcome to my channel. And today is Teacher's Day. They should have Teacher's Day when all the kids are at school. And then all the kids can bring them a present for Teacher's Day. I am so running out of glue. Gosh, this is one of the really fat ones. I didn't know when to stop, you know? I'm just like, I had so many pieces. Holy cow. stick all these back in the box, the ones that I'm done with. Okay, that's it. You want to see one up close? Why, certainly. I'm going to go scratch my eye. They are pieces of tie. They have nice color on the front and on the back. So you could pretty much use any side you wanted to, and then a little green eyelash trim, little button. And then I just stitch them all together. Where's my, let me see. I think I got all these ties from the 5 and 10 antique store. And I think somebody was doing something with a lot of triangles in maybe some kind of blanket, or something, but a lot of really nice pieces. So then I saw the video and decided I was going to make my own. And then these are just like a lace doily, and then I just cut it into pieces on just little bits of material. And just stick a needle up through the bottom and just keep putting pieces of material on and end up with a button. Yeah, stitch the button on last. Yeah. So this one has some multicolored eyelash trim in it. Yep, a lot of the material is some vintage material that I got from the 5 and 10 antique store. Yep. Yep, so we thank Jessica Rapp in her video that she did. Well, I think it was one Wednesday night last week. She was working on these. Yeah, on a tag. That would be awesome idea. I think I have some tags. Well, every once in a while I'll just do some tags for no reason, This one I did with a decoupage, the napkin, onto that tag, and that would be cute. Kind of like up at the top where the tag hangs out of the pocket, and it's upside down, Sorry about that. I should be looking at the computer while I'm, And they're not that bad. They're not that bad a size, Like maybe a 50-cent piece. Yeah. So eventually I will get some of these into my Etsy shop, which is etsy.com/shop/Deb's Crafting Room. So yeah, I just wanted to get the disc glued onto the back so that way it would probably glue easier, and not look so bad, when somebody buys it, they don't see all the stitching, that's on the back side. You think the bottom corner, huh? I have to make sure that the pocket, where's my Christmas? Where did I put my Christmas tags? Hang on. Oh, yeah. These are the Christmas tags that are in my shop. It's a digital, so there's not a lot. It's a digital, so there's not a lot going on, you know, attached to it. It's just some paper from a vintage encyclopedia, you know, and then we just decoupage some napkin on it. But, yeah. Awesome. Awesome idea. Hi, honey. Did you want to come and hang out in our live stream? No, you didn't? You just wanted to give me a package. Thank you, honey. Oh, this is from Lori's, Etsy shop. I've forgotten about this. Wow. We're going to have to open up some goodies. All right, let's move the mess a little bit. I forgot that I ordered this from her. Crack the glue before it goobers all over my counter. I just used a little 3/4 inch punch to make the discs. That's what I was using for that. Lori's Etsy shop is sewing, S-E-W, So Sweet Fabric. Holy cow. It's Christmas fabric. It's Christmas fabric. I forgot I ordered this. And then of course, you know, I went to Joann Fabric yesterday. Oops. When I saw this, I said, have to have it. It was the only bundle she had, so awesome. Awesome. A favorite right there. Grinch That Stole Christmas, my favorite movie. Love it. And yeah, well, it's my number 2 favorite because this is my number 1 favorite. Number 1 favorite. I have a whole big giant thing that I set up on a table. It has all the buildings. It has all the reindeer and the bunnies and the snowman, him, and the abominable snowman. It's like the whole town of buildings and everything I set up for winter and Christmas. Awesome. Cute, nice little squares. I can cut little squares out of there. This is going to make some great 2x2s also. And go in the, looks like some nice size pieces too, you know? They're nice and long. So if I wanted to cut a lot of 2x2s, that's a lot. Yes, please, everyone. I can really use the thumbs up. I was looking at my analytics and I thought, wow, that's all I got for thumbs up, huh? Yeah. Oh, some more of the Grinch. Gosh, this is a lot of... I didn't pay for all of this. I think I did pretty well for this pile. This pile. And Mickey and Minnie. And they're all good shape. It's not like, you know, it's pretty much square rectangle, you know. So you get a lot of good usage out of the pieces. It's not like somebody was giving you what's left of a pattern paper, you know, cut out. Very nice. Okay. Oh, got a little glitter blue color. Nice. I think Lori had a lot of different fabric bundles, you know, to choose from. I think this was the only one that she had that was the Christmas one, but I think she had some there that were like for around the fall. Oh, some more Snoopies. This one's pretty. I like that one. Holy cow, this is a heavy bundle. Oh my goodness. Oh, some more Rudolph. Oh my. Thank you, Lori. I got a lot more than, you never know when you're looking at what's, you know, on the computer, you know. It did not look, did not look like all of this. Awesome. And I was gonna say that almost looks like Eloise drawings. It's a nice old one. Outstanding. All right, let's put you over here somewhere. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. Oh, I finally finished it. So I can finally put it in my shop. Oh, hi, Erin. Look at you snuck in there. Hi, how are you? I'm just going back and reading the feed. Hang on a sec. Okay, so, oops, lost one. So I finally finished the cover on my lined paper journal, just plain old lined paper. Last time I did one of these, the spine was too narrow, so it did not have very much paper to put into it. So this time I went and bought one that was plain old lined paper. Looked like they had some verses from the Bible on the bottom. So we're going to put this one in the shop. I'm glad this one's finally done. Got a lot of metals I got to use up. I have a whole cabinet that's designated for mixed media, so we're going to have to get busy and use up some stuff. Gosh, when we went out this morning to go get some groceries. I thought, oh, it smells like it's going to snow because they said we're going to have 100% rain today. And I said, it smells like snow. So, as of yet, we still haven't gotten any rain. Thank you, weatherman. All right. Let's stick that back in here. So, okay. What is everybody working on? You have any junk journals or altered book projects that you're all working on right now? I don't know what I should charge for these things in my shop. I guess you can only use so many, so probably shouldn't put that many, you know, like 3 for $1, 6 for $5 or something like that. I don't know. I guess I should go looking around and see who else is selling fabric clusters. Oh, come on, glue. Yeah. I love Mrs. Cog. I love watching her channel. I should do that. I should just go crazy and buy a lot of digital. I got some digital because my Bohemian journal that I want to do, I was trying to find, oh gosh, I was trying to find some printables. Let me see if I can find my purchases here. I downloaded some paper to go in the journals. Romantic, capital R, romantic letters. Capital L for letters, romantic letters. I got a bunch of digital paper from her. I think twice I ordered stuff to go in the Bohemian journal because the papers matched up really well to the fabrics. And some of the printables actually looked like fabric that was printed. So if and when I get to that, I don't know, I just felt like trying to go nuts and do a journal for Christmas. I don't know how it is. I ended up with 2 Pinterest channels, but I'm trying to get rid of one because, you know, I have like nothing on it. My other one is the business Pinterest. I save a lot of stuff that I want to use in my journals, and I posted a lot of stuff that I had from my Etsy shop I would post on Pinterest. How to make journals and this and that. But God, I want to get rid of this other one that's got like nothing to it. For the life of me, there's got to be a YouTube video for that. How do you get rid of your YouTube? How do you get rid of your Pinterest channel? They say a lot of people, when they're going to go shopping, they actually go to Pinterest and look for something. Wow, this is a big one. I don't ever go to Pinterest when I'm looking to buy something. Just, you know, to get ideas for our own project, you know? Has anybody actually bought anything from Pinterest? I would like to sell my stuff on Amazon. Erin, what? She's scaring me with her exclamation points over here. No, as in no Amazon? Zoom in a little. Okay, let me try. I'm going to have to take this thing off, I think. Hang on a second. Oh, dear. Whoa. I zoom in and it zooms back out. And I can't get my tripod any smaller. Ooh. If I can get it to stay right there, that'd be great. Okay, how's that? Yeah, it does seem far away, but not, yeah. Okay, so this is, and you can't see these ones here. stupid camera and my rotate, my zoom, and it's just not working the way I want it today. I have some really cute buttons. I just got a bunch of buttons from the antique mall. I know it has another name, but that's what I call it, the antique mall, something market. But I got a whole bunch of buttons. Yep. So we're putting them in little packages. I think it's 3 ounces for $3. So if anybody needs buttons, keep me in mind. Believe me, I have like 8 or 9 packages already packaged up, and I still have all that. Hi, Selena. How are you? How's your Saturday? We decided to go live just to see who was out there, who was not shopping, where everybody is. Country Girls Scrapping. Yes, I am making button clusters. We were watching, of course, Jessica Rapp inspires us all. And I had a bunch of silk ties that there's a lot of like Christmas color to them, you know. So we well, where am I? I am not in focus. There we go. Oh, almost. Yeah. So we're just sitting watching TV because in this part of the house it's getting winter and it's getting cold, and yeah, don't feel like sitting here at night. So we went in the other room and we got warm under the blankets and we just started cutting pieces of material, little pieces of material, you know, down into cluster sizes, you know. And then we had the Selena sent me some multicolored eyelash trim, you know, and we just started using some of that too. And lace, well, of course, you know, lace bits and pieces of doilies. And so, Lynn, how is shipping in Canada these days? I'm running out of circles. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. We had some stuff that was going to go to Canada and it didn't end up going because of the shipping. Oh, I think that's a little better for now. So all these can go back in the box. I think I had a priority box that was going to go to Canada, and the shipping on it was $36. Two more. All right, that is it for the clusters. Yay, done. What can I do now? Still have to tear my book up. Oh, I suppose I can sit down. Where is... Trying to pry up the staples that are in the book, because I want to keep the whole front to back. Can't remember if the staples on the front. It staples from the front to the back, so I have to go to the back. Oh my goodness. It's not working. We only had a turkey breast. And by the time we got done, there was nothing left of that poor bird. We only had a few people for our dinner this year. When your kids grow up, you know, they spend, gosh, I can't get it to pry apart. I'm going to end up, oh, see, now there it goes. I'm going to end up using chipboard because this don't want to pry apart. Oh well. It's a good thing we have Tyvek. I need some cutters. You can have, you can, Selena, if you want to buy all my other ones, I've got some. They're like $2 books. Here you go. You want to buy some $2 books? I've got a bunch of them. I've got kittens and kittens, and I've got red hens. I've got dogs and thumbelinas, and I've got bunnies and baby animals. I've got Christmas stories and Noah's Ark, and I've got elves, Night Before Christmas, Mickey's Christmas Nutcracker. Yeah, I've got a bunch of $2 books. And they're all in pretty darn good shape, you know, the corners and everything. Yeah, they're all in pretty damn good shape. I said damn. Sorry about that. I didn't mean that. These things can be hard to pull apart, especially when your hands are working so good. And these things are in my way now. Let's see. Maybe I can just pull the pages off. All right, Selena, send me a message in my Etsy shop. Give me your new address. I'll put them in the Etsy shop for $2 for you. Let's see, Mickey. There you go. This one's a 1983. It's not that old, but the pages and the book itself are in really good shape. So, well, let me find a pen. Saying, sorry, I'm reading, trying to catch up reading the feed. Aaron, I think you're talking about PayPal, right? I haven't quite figured out how that PayPal, works, with the email. I have PayPal. I always thought it was easier, to just put it in your Etsy shop and sell it that way, but then you find out at the end of the month what all your fees are from putting it in the shop, and then they're what they get, when you sell something. All right, now I got to find the staples. I want to say I think my email for my PayPal is not my shop email. I'm pretty sure it's not my shop email. So PayPal has a fee also, huh? I'm learning as I'm going along here. So I think the listing for Etsy is 20 cents, but then they get 5% now. They get 5% now of the sale. Which of course is a lot less than what eBay charges. And for the life of me, I don't know how the people in eBay are making any money, considering how many times I have talked people down, you know, on what the selling price was, you know. I absolutely love this book. The lady, I talked her down to $2. I didn't even realize the book was this big, but had to have it. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with it, but I love this book. I thought it was, you know, I thought it was just a golden book, but apparently it's huge. I love this book. It hurts my heart when I see how even writing a book, they're scolding this dog for something he wasn't doing wrong. You know, and if you'd train the poor dog, it's a story. You can't put a story out like that. If you know, you just see, there's the training. Yeah, supposed to do that in the beginning. Gosh, Selena, when did it go up to 6.9? Because it just, I think it used to be 3%, and then it went up to 5 sometime this year, and it went up again. They must have seen how much money we've been making this year. Congratulations, Selena, for all your sales that you've had this year. I would love to make a junk journal out of that book, but God, the pages are huge. I might have to use 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. So if you're using PayPal and you cut everybody an invoice to pay, and you're paying by email, by your email information, I imagine you probably have to take into consideration postage and all that. Because Etsy generates, you know, the shipping label, and you just go and drop it off, or they come and pick up the box. So you better have a bunch of dollars in your pocket to pay for shipping. I may have to go to PayPal and read some more about this, because I haven't done a lot of that. Is anybody in need of anything, you know, like coffee dyed paper or anything like that? Any buttons or... I still got material packs over here. I still have, and I don't know why I keep calling it material. I should be calling it fabric. I still have my fabric bundles. This is the one that didn't go to Canada. It was sitting in a box for quite some time. This was one of the favorite bundles from back in the beginning. The old-time hanky with the really cute edges, and my fat quarters from the 5 and 10 antique store. I had three of these. I really like this blue one. I liked how the yellow and the pink stood out from the blue. And then some red from the Table Runner that actually still had the tassel on it. Oop. And then some paisley, some and then this was a piece that was cut in half. I think I still have the other half to this, because folded in half, you know, it would make an awesome journal cover. You know, and then you can tuck the edges in. Or you could cut the edges off and then make a pocket out of it. And this was some Paris material. Maybe I should like make some journals and put covers on them, and then just say, here's a fabric covered journal, and off you go. Put some paper in it. I would love to see a picture, Erin. I would love to see a picture of your hoard compared to my hoard. Oh, I think I did a video on mine not too long ago. And the only thing I've been able to do since that video was get my sewing machine up on the counter over there on the end. So all I have to do is slide that way and sew on some paper or something, you know, and then slide back. I think I took all the fabric and stuck it down underneath the counter where I used to keep the machine. How's things going, Selena? Did you do any Black Friday shopping yesterday? I went crazy last year buying stuff off of Amazon. And you know, of course, how Amazon always comes back and wants to know how you liked your purchase, you know, and this and that. And I'm like, didn't buy it for me, bought it for somebody else. And then there's like, and then you get everybody who wants to ask you a question because you bought something on Amazon. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? And some people will ask you the dumbest questions. Delete. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do next? I have to get all my Christmas stuff together that I want to use. I want to make sure I have everything that's Christmas before I go starting anything. I was looking for dies, you know, and stamps at Joann Fabric yesterday that had to do with Christmas. And they don't have nothing. I have to say, I have a lot of dies and stamps, but not a lot of stuff that was Christmas. I know I got some in here somewhere. I'd gotten some I think they were stamps. No, I think they were dies. I think I'd gotten some dies online. There's got to be a better way to store the stuff. Can't think of the company I got the dies from. I gotta find a bucket to pull this stuff in. Let me get a bucket here. I got a bucket. I like these buckets. You get these at Dollar Store or Dollar General or something like that for my project. Let's see if I have any Christmas ones in here. I'm starting to really like Bo Bunny stamps. There they are. Heartfelt Creations. I like these stamps. I think I got these last year. 4 pieces. There. That will be it. Might need a block. Those got to stay in there. Hey, Tammy! Glad you could stop by and say hi. I don't think this is going to be big enough to put my paper in, but I'm going to be able to put everything else in it, I think. We are doing okay. We went and did our shopping at Joann Fabric yesterday for the Black Friday sale, and got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to be using on my kit for altered Rudolph book here. We're going to do a bunch of Christmas. I'm just going to leave all of these right in the bag so I know where to find them. And these two. I don't know if they're glued on or... I think they're glued on. Yeah, see? Then you can just flatten them out a little bit, and then you can just put them right on your journal. Awesome! Okay, put one of them in there so I don't forget I have them. I got some of these at the store where my honey got his pot, that Instapot. And I seen on the Pinterest, I think you cut the bottom of this out, and then when you flatten it out, it like makes a Christmas tree, you know? And then you just layer a bunch of them on top of each other. So, oh my gosh, I saw these and I said, I'm going to use these and make a little Christmas tree. Because I got a little Christmas tree colors, you know? Yeah. That'll work. Oops. All right, I can't pull it out of the drawer. It won't let me pull it out of the drawer. So I want to make some tags. And then I think I'll make some doodles. Not the birdie part, but this part, you know, to go behind pictures. So this is all my stuff from China, you know, from the Wish app. So I'm going to dig through that. Oh, that's my birdie. He's all stuck. Some of these are a little bit hard once you punch the paper and they're stuck in the die and they're really hard to get out. My poor little birdie got all squished up. Don't need no butterflies. I bought this because I wanted to use these to go on the top of the tags, you know, to make kind of like a different top of a tag, you know, instead of just square, stupid square looking tags. So I'm going to play with that, see if I can't make some tags. That's supposed to be for like one of them pop-up cards. Some little tags. This is like one of the very first things I bought for scrapbooking. Was this little thing of multiple tags. They're so little. I think I got that from the Wish app also. Tammy, I think he has a whole chicken in the Instapot right now. There's a bunch of onions. And he had to make some kind of seasoning dipping sauce, and it's got walnuts in it. And it just sounds really yummy. Aaron's back. What is it? Tammy, what is a whale tab punch? I don't know if I want to cut this one. I have some dies that are coming from the Wish app. So I'm gonna hold off and do some cutting of stuff when that gets here. Oh, Memory Keeper's punch. I got the envelope. I have the envelope, and then I have the one for punching holes in a 3-ring binder when you want to punch holes, different kind of holes, you know, for like the spiral or the 3-ring, or, you know. I'll be right back. I got to get another soda. All right. I'm going to have to hurry up and go back to work because the only time I drink water is when I'm at work. That makes no sense. Let's see. All right, got my paper. I had to go out literally and buy Christmas stuff because the Christmas stuff I have here is in my shop for sale. All right. This is some stuff that didn't go in my shop, so I have some. I'll throw those in there. This is like for decorating my craft area for the holidays. So the shelf that I have above me has the light shining down on us. I have to try to figure out some way to put my Christmas tree lights underneath. It's a floating shelf, you know, so I have to figure a way to attach my Christmas lights, because last year it was on the table behind me and I just attached everything to the nails that are in the ceiling. Let's see, some old ephemera. It's got some nice little words. Maybe I will use some of these little words, you know, in the clusters. Can make some clusters out of these too. Yeah. Got these from Prima in a box. You pay so much money and they send you a box full of stuff. Didn't know I had this ribbon in here. It looks so cute in the store, and then you buy it, and then you got home, and where was I going to use this again? Upside down. I think the majority of this is going to be decorating my counter. Oh, I heard a bell. That's what I need. I need Christmas bells. Yes, I need Christmas bells to hang on my tag. Oh, it's a little Santa-looking snowman-ish. Snowman. I'm going to use that. Snowflake buttons. Gosh, forget that was in here. No, Tammy, you're good to go. We don't have anything in the shop right now that we're waiting on payment. We haven't done any live in the last 2 weeks. You know, everybody was doing so many lives, you know, that everybody's going to run out of money. So I was like, well, let's give everybody a break. Let them save up some money a little bit. I got some ribbon. I'm going to stick this in the bag. Oh, Lord. Oh, some stuff from Jolie's Boutique. Yep, we're going to use that. Those are cute. Cute little Christmas trees. Nice, got little words on it. Oh, it's got some little light bulbs. Those are cute. Sorry about the glare. There's light shining directly down. I am going to be going to, we have at the end of the street, it's called Dollar General. Go to the Dollar General. Every time I go there, it seems like they just got a delivery and the aisles are full of boxes, you know, on their little trucks on wheels, you know. And the place is crawling with trucks full of boxes. I'm wondering if anybody actually ever opens the boxes. I'm going to use some of these little... Where are my scissors? We're going to use some little snowflakes. I think I got some dies coming from the Wish app that were for making snowflakes. I'm just going to cut them all off so we can get rid of this cardboard. Don't need that in there. Alright, save all this stuff for decorating my countertop. There must have been an idea in my head when I bought these, but for the life of me, I can't think of what it was. They're shiny. I'm gonna have to go find my poinsettia. I had a bucket, a bucket full of fake poinsettia. Now I'm gonna have to go find it. It's around here somewhere. I'll tuck this in there so I can get it back in the closet. I'm gonna need some lace. I used this on I used some of this lace when I did these. So let me grab a few of these for my yeah, we'll use 4 for my tags. Put this in the bag because I want to use some of this too. All that ribbon I bought, and I have all this ribbon. Well, this is not a lot, probably compared to everybody, but I think I might use some of this. All right, that would be cute hanging the tassel. Yeah. Let's put this in the bag. Before we start working on everything that is Christmas, I need to go through everything and put it in my bucket so I don't forget to use something. Oh, cannot forget. Yep, this is all gonna go in the Rudolph book. Everything that I have that I could possibly use is all gonna go in this book. My little altered golden book. Oh, it's got some red pom-pom. This would be good to go in the tassel. I could probably edge a pocket with it too. And I've got some gold trim. I'm literally like a store myself, a store. I've gotten to the point where I have one of a bunch of crap. And I've got some more gold, and I use a lot of this stuff in tassels. I like how it has the little gold on the edge so that it adds a little sparkle like to it, you know, and then it just unravels all over the place. There's a better way to ravel these things up. Okay. Laura, hey, Hi, Laura. How are things on the West Coast? Well, can use this one too. I know it's not crap. Somebody would walk into my room and say, what are you going to do with all this crap? It's not crap. All right. You know, when I first painted my cabinet, my very first cabinet, so I could keep my crafting stuff in it, I went on Amazon and I got these little green baskets because I had 6 little cubby holes, and I got these plastic baskets from Amazon. I love these little baskets. This is like really wiry, so I'm not going to use that in a tassel. But I got to get some hitch posts. I want to do a hitch post closure on this one. I'm going to have to go on Amazon and get some. Eventually, I'll do like a traveler's notebook, because this is stretchy string, and I think I'm going to use that. My Lord. Okay, and we got some more red. Okay. Laura, I am glad you're having raining. It seems like every year things get worse out there. And when we lived out there for 4 years, the only thing we had was a little earthquake. Let's see, I need some green. Not that kind of green. We'll use this one. Okay, I guess we're going to leave our tub like this for now. I don't know why, but my laptop just went into sleep mode. What was that for? What happened? Hopefully we still have you. I just have to log back in. Huh. We're spinning. Yeah. Of course we're spinning. Maybe we're finally getting the rain. The 100% rain we're supposed to have today. I wonder if I'll be able to do 6 by 6. I never really measure. Never really measure the pages to see what size they are. So that's like a 6.5 by 7 7/8. So a 6 by 6 is going to be kind of small. So I guess we can use some of the pages, like the background behind a pocket, you know, because a pocket will come up so high. So that makes some nice background pages. Plus all we got these single pages at Joann Fabric yesterday because they were like, not, I don't think they were quite 50% off, but there was like doorbuster. It was like a doorbuster price. So the lady said I couldn't get the 25% off your purchase because it was a doorbuster sale. What? Yeah, whatever. So I couldn't find a book, so I ended up getting single pages. And I like these because they have that brown background. I might have to coffee dye some Christmas paper. And I'm looking at them, and you're looking at them upside down. I like this one because the green had a sparkle. Hopefully we are still recording. My phone says we are still live. Somebody send me a message and let me know if we're still recording, because my computer is about to get refreshed. Yay! I think we're still good to go. Okay. So these are the pages we're going to use in the refurbished. I like they had some sheets that were, you know, like stick them on the back of a tag, you know. Some cluster, you know, front of a pocket kind of. So the people standing in line to get a bolt of fabric was out the door. And it was like an extra 25% off if you shopped and paid before 12 o'clock. And I had 3 bolts. And I got my number, and it was 32. And I said, I don't think the numbers are working. And she said, yeah, they are. And I looked up at the machine thing. It said 17. And mine was 32. And I said, oh my gosh, we're going to be here all day. And of course, my honey dropped me off, and he went to another store. And I'm going to have to put my bolts back because I can't wait in line this long. They had 3 people that were cutting fabric. So I ended up getting some rolls, 2.5 inch by forever. So we are going to cut a bunch of 2x2s, and we're gonna sew up a bunch of squares. You know, and I was gonna try to do that with some of the pieces that I wanted. You know, I wanted a half a yard, but then a half of that, you know, so it was like I just wanted some fat quarters. This will be fine, you know. It's got some really nice gold in there, you know, and yeah, it'll be all right. Plus the big Happy Mail that I just got today. That saved me, so I'll have to go pick out a bunch of fabric. And we'll cut up some squares from that one too. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to be cutting fabric. In that, and of course I'm going to be put some clusters. Yep, we're going to put some clusters in the Etsy shop too. I was like 3 for $1, you know, or 2 for $5, you know. I'm not going to charge. I'm not going to charge an arm and a leg. Because, you know, anybody can make these things, and we're just going to save you the time and the trouble, you know, and lend you a helping hand, and, you know, how's that sound? Look at them. Look at all of them. I just went crazy. I just went crazy the other night. And this is not like one piece of material or two. This is like 8, 9, 10. And I just kept going. Now they look like little flowers. So, Etsy.com /shop/Deb's Crafting Room. Yeah, some little fabric clusters and some vintage buttons, and of course some eyelash trim, and a lot of vintage fabric in there from when I went to the 5 and 10 antique store. I don't know why the antique mall doesn't have fabric. Oh my God, I saw a vintage sewing basket, a wicker sewing basket. Had all kinds of little goodies in it. And I said, I'm going to get this. I'm going to throw in a bunch of little things and sell it in the Etsy shop. And then my honey came to pick me up, and we left because we had to go to the other vintage shop. And I totally forgot about the basket. It's still there. Oh. Next time I go, if it's still there, it was meant to be mine, I guess. Okay, 6 for 3 sounds good, Erin. I think we'll go. We'll do that. Yeah, I'll go to the description box after this is over, and then type in my my Etsy address. I am not sure how much I paid for that material, that roll of material that I got from Joann. My receipt is probably still upstairs in my wallet. I haven't deducted it from my checking account yet. I just saw 3 different kinds of colors, you know, and I grabbed 3. All in all, I think I paid $56 for that bag, and then my 12 by 12 sheets. Ew, trying to catch up on the feeds. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta get in my book here. Oh, it's Gina. That's right. I knew it. I knew it was Gina, but it wasn't spelt like my sister-in-law, Gina. Yard sale. Gina. Hi, Gina. Yeah, my sister-in-law's, hers is spelled Jeanna. That's the first time I've ever seen it spelled that way. Okay. Oh, I gotta, you know, I didn't even, I didn't even get the, I gotta have coffee dyed papers. I'm putting packs together so that I can put some coffee dyed paper, you know, in little bits in the shop. I'm still coffee dyeing things made of paper, you name it, and I'm coffee dyeing it. So I think this is just about what's left of the perforated, pull the page out of the kids, you know, book. I think this is getting to be just about the end of, and then the 24-pound copy paper. I like the 24 a lot better than the 20. I tell everybody, do not touch this paper. This is mine. And then I'm almost at the end of the blank ledger. So I fold that in half. That'll be a nice size, you know, to go in the altered golden books. I just realized when I was putting my tags, my Christmas tags in the shop, I have no copy. I don't have any just small packs of copy paper in there. I've got the big giant packages that have a little of everything, but nothing that's just a plain little pack, you know, of copy paper. The ones I have all this stuff attached to it, you know, like the Rolodex and some tags and admit one, just checks. Even a pad of paper, and they're all attached at the top, you know, and you just peel one off. It's got lines, so that means I can coffee dye it, you know. Put it on the back of a tag or something like that, you know. It's got the lines and it's coffee dyed. I mean, you know, you can cut the top and bottom part off, but it's got coffee dyed lines. If I see it, I'm going to coffee dye it. Same with this one, you know. And then that one there too. I don't even know where I got these from. I know I didn't buy them, but I coffee dyed it. So I am going to put some of these in the book too. Maybe not all, but some of them. I am. I should add that, and I should add Deb the Paper Barista. I should add that to my Etsy shop. A little about me. I think Laura is my biggest fan for coffee dyed paper. You do the little golden books too, Pam? You should see the pile of little golden books I have. I showed everybody earlier. This is my $2 pile. Yep, $2 books. They're not the really old vintage, you know, 1940s, 1950s. And some of them are, you know, some of them are for, you know, around Christmas time. But I think the majority of them are like from the 80s. They just keep re-copywriting the same old books over and over again. And I just did, so this is spring, it was in 1954. And literally I had to take washi tape and glue it to the edges of the paper, you know, to try to save the paper from cracking, you know. It was a 1954, and everybody's like vintage, you know, and but yeah, some of the papers just don't hold up anymore. So these are a little bit more on the new side. And of course, when you buy them off of eBay, these are the ones they throw in there, you know, with the old ones, you know, and say, you know, here you go. You wanted the old ones. Now you have to. So these are my $2 books. So probably gather up a few of them and put them in the shop and let everybody buy them for book pages. I put my Golden books away so I have some room on my counter. I'll have to. I'm gonna have to pick through my fabric. I got this off of Etsy from Sew Sweet Fabric, S-E-W, So Sweet Fabric. I'm gonna have to pick through these. I forgot I ordered it. And then use these in the use these in the little Golden Book journal. I'm going to be using the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for sure. I am going to be cutting, I got it upside down. I am going to be cutting a few pieces. That'll be awesome, like the front of a pocket or the part behind the pocket and then the pocket's down on the bottom, you know. She sent some really nice pieces. You know, they're rectangular, square. They're not, you know, like the little bits, the cut-offs, or what was left over, you know, after the pattern paper got a hold of it, you know. Some really nice pieces of fabric. So I didn't get a business card from her, but and I'll link her down on the bottom below too. She has a lot of fabric bundles, and this was the last one. Hopefully she has some more, and she has some other fabric bundles in her shop too. So we will make a note not to forget to link her below. Oh, Pam, I'm vintage too. I am the vintage 1960, and I spent many years wishing I was born in 59 for some reason. I don't know why. Just making a note for myself because I don't remember so good all the time. Ah, when did I start this thing? How long have I been doing this? Look at this, 9 thumbs up. Oh my Lord, 2 hours ago. Well, you know, that's been a quick 2 hours. Well, before I say goodbye, I want to give a shout out to hers, the peanut butter pretzel nuggets. Yup, still my favorite snack. Crafter's favorite snack. These things are yummy. Yup. Love them. And you can't eat a lot at once. So I think that's what's really good about them. You know, Erin, my grandchildren seem to think I'm funny too. Especially when I do the Facebook Live videos. Yeah. I am the funniest grandma since sliced bread. Okay. Ooh, I gotta get my vintage music papers. I'm gonna put some of those in the little golden book. I've got some vintage music papers from like the 20s, and some of them aren't really good for bending, but I can lay them down flat. So I'm gonna have to remember to dig some of those out too. Okay, everybody. Pam, Erin, who else is still? 9 people watching. All your, excuse me, all you lurkers out there who are working on this and that and enjoying a Saturday listening to us because there's nobody else doing a live feed possibly right now. I'm going to pop over to Selena's channel real quick. She posted, and it's still right there. It hasn't gone anywhere. She has some vintage wallpaper packs, one of the daily deals. So I'll have to run over there and see what she's got going on. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Glad I could keep you occupied for however long, however long you've been here. We will see you all later. Another live. Today's Saturday. Maybe Jessica Rapp has one going on tonight. So see you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.